A rifle with a weight of 40 newtons fires a 5.3 gram bullet with a speed of 200 meters per second. Find the recoil speed of the rifle in meters per second. So we have a rifle that weighs 40 newtons and a bullet that weighs 5.3 grams. So the first thing you want to do is convert that 5.3 grams into kilograms. So the mass of the bullet will be MP 5.3 divided by 1,000. It's going to be 0.0053 kilograms. And to convert this to kilograms or mass, we can divide by 9.8 for gravity, meters per second squared. And we end up getting 40 divided by 9.8. 4.08 kilograms. So we need to find the speed, the final speed of the rifle. We can do that by using our formula sheet here. We know that the linear momentum is equal to the mass times the velocity. And we also know that the total momentum of a system of two particles is P1 plus P2. And using the conservation of linear momentum, the final momentum is going to be equal to the initial momentum. So using those three equations, we can make a new one. Oops. Okay. So we have MV, so P1 plus P2. So our P1 is just going to be our rifle. So the mass of the rifle times the velocity of the rifle plus the mass of the bullet times the velocity of the bullet. And that's going to be the final equals the mass and velocity of the rifle plus the mass and velocity of the bullet initial. And so since the gun is being fired, it means that the bullet and the gun are at rest, because once you fire it's going to recoil. So that means the velocity of both the bullet and the rifle initially is going to be 0. So we can just forget about this side of the equation, it's 0. So we know our mass of the rifle is 4.08 kilograms. We're going to take that times the velocity, which we're trying to solve for, plus the mass of the bullet times the speed of the bullet, which is 200 meters per second. Okay, so 200 meters per second times 0.0053 kilograms gives us a value of 1.06 for our MV. And we can subtract that over, so we get negative 1.06 divided by 4.08. It's going to equal our velocity of our rifle. So negative 1.06 divided by 4.082 is going to equal negative 0.2597, or 0.26. And the negative sign just indicates that if you fire the bullet this way, there's a positive X direction, the gun's going to recoil the opposite way, and it's going to be negative. So you don't need to include that in your answer. So 0.26 meters per second. And if a 675 Newton man holds a rifle firmly against his shoulder, find the recoil speed of the man and the rifle. So we're going to take 675 newtons for the weight of the man, and we're going to add the weight of the rifle, which is 40. We end up getting 715 newtons total. So that means we can still use this equation, but instead of the rifle, it's going to be total of the man and the rifle. Divide that by 9.8 to get mass. We get 72.959 kilograms. Okay, so we're going to take this and plug this into this equation right here. Whoops. And we're going to use this same value right here. So we can just bump that up and solve. So we have negative 1.06 divided by 72.959. We end up getting a value of 1.45 1.5 times 10 to the negative second power. And again, it's going to be negative because it's going to go the opposite way, but you don't need to include that. So 1.5 e to the negative 2. Okay, let's try 1.45. There we go.